Welcome to the Research Paper Bootcamp video series. In this episode, we will look at step number 4, citing your sources. Let's say that for this research assignment, we have gathered 3 resources. Our first resource is a journal article from a database. The second resource is a website. And our third resource is an ebook from the database. Now we can begin creating our citations. Before we dive in, let's quickly talk about what APA is. APA, which stands for American Psychological Association, is a citation style that is used by many academic disciplines. APA tells us how to format our paper and create citations for our resources, which is what our focus will be in this episode. Why do we need to cite in APA? We use APA because it aids your reader by keeping your formatting clear so that it's easy to read. We also use APA to avoid plagiarism, which is claiming credit for someone else's works. What do we need to cite in our papers? We need to cite words, so direct quotations. We also need to cite ideas, so paraphrases and summaries, information that's in your own words. We also need to cite statistics, so numbers and percentages, for example. And then finally, images, graphs, and charts. Where do you need to cite in your paper? Each source that we are using in our paper needs to be cited in 2 places. First is in the body of your paper, which are called in-text citations. These are generally short and they let your reader know that they can find more information about the source in your reference page. We also need to cite in the references page, which is located at the end of your paper. These references contain much more information than the in-text citation. All of your sources in your references page will be alphabetized. Now let's talk about how we create in-text citations. Let's create an in-text citation for direct quotations first. When citing quotations, we use the formula of author, date, and number. We use the author's last name, the year the source was published, and either a page number or a paragraph number. In this example, we can see that is a direct quotation because our text is in quotation marks. At the end of our quotation, we insert our in-text citation in parentheses. Notice that the period comes after the in-text citation. Next, let's create an in-text citation for information that is in your own words, so paraphrases or summaries. We are going to use the same formula as a direct quotation, but we are going to leave out the number. Our in-text citation is simply the author's last name and the publication year, and we place the in-text citation at the end of the sentence with a period following after. Next, let's create our references page entry. Remember, our references page entry contains much more information about the source than the in-text citation. Information about each source must follow this formula: author, date, title, and access information. Here is the reference page entry for our journal article. You can see it follows the pattern of author, date, title, and access information. Your references will look a little different depending on the type of source you are citing, but they will all follow the same formula. Let's look at our 3 resources again and see what their in-text citations and references look like. First is our journal article. Here is the in-text citation and reference for this article. Note, when using a direct quote, your in-text citation will also include a page number or paragraph number. Here's our website and the matching in-text citation and reference. And finally, our ebook from a database. Notice that the references all look a little bit different, but they still follow the same formula. Now that we have cited our sources, what's next? In the final episode of Research Paper Bootcamp, we will learn how to start writing the paper. Good luck!